I was born around cameras. When my parents got divorced, I used to live half of every month in my father's photography studio. He built a home around it. I did some modeling for brands like Zara, Mango, and Vogue. These shots involve big studios with production teams. So since birth, I have always been surrounded by big setups, cameras, and lights. I felt different from my friends in Barcelona. Having a grandmother from the Philippines and Asian roots made me feel different. Even though I felt that way, I was still just another boy growing up in Spain. My journey as an artist started when I was small, doing my own drawings and paintings with watercolors. My mom bought a camera for herself, but I was always stealing it. That's when I moved into photography. I was amazed. I saw the world from a different perspective. Through the lens of my mom's camera, I could focus on a specific subject. My cat became my first model. When I was 14, I came to Green School. I joined my first ever filmmaking class with Pak Sean. And that's when I learned about filmmaking. I loved it. It had everything. Film combines so many art forms. So many elements of different art forms combine to make one piece of art. You have photography, writing, music, acting, set design, directing, editing, and so many more, all in one, a film. I'm not here to explain to you how to make a film. I'm here to explain to you why I became a filmmaker in Indonesia, a place that has become my home. My mom used to take me to the cinema when I was small, but we were not watching kids' films. Instead, 5 years old Leo was sitting and watching very carefully all Chinese and Japanese films. Now I understand where my passion for films come from. I enjoy the difference between a lens and the human eye. I can see the same world, but in a different way. Through a camera, our view of the world gets smaller as we focus more closely on a subject. But then our perspective also gets bigger as more meaning is given to that subject. I learned that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. I learned how to transmit feelings through films. I can impact other people with my camera. I can wake up emotions, interest, curiosity, desire. Films can change the world. They are alive. They bring me into that moment. Because I have been a quiet person, people told me that filmmaking is a way of expressing myself. And that's true. I express myself through films and images. So, where am I on the journey of becoming an artist? During these years, I have been involved in different film projects in Indonesia and in Spain. I have shot promotional videos for restaurants, clothing brands, real estate. But I enjoyed shooting real stories, like a hydroponic farmer in Nusa Penida, disabled children in remote villages throughout Bali, and an architecture project in Java. Meeting all of these people has been an amazing experience because of what I learned and all of the opportunities I got. Every project has a different story, but they are all created through my eyes, through my vision. The three projects that I'm going to share are just the most striking ones I made this year. There have been more. My filmmaking focuses on how to deliver the correct message to bring value to the project. I got the opportunity to go on a trip to remote locations in West Bali to deliver medication and supplies to kids with disabilities. I went with the foundation Hands with Heart. It was an amazing experience. I saw another perspective of Bali. I saw kids suffering without any resources, and I made a 1-minute short film to spread awareness and get donations from different communities. This film project made me think more about the place we live in and the people that surround us. It was very sad to see how these children with disabilities are hidden by the Balinese society. I was very impressed by all the young people that came to volunteer. Last September, I went to Nusa Penida. We visited a local man who is doing a hydroponic farm to provide food to the island in a sustainable way. The story is very inspiring because he had to sell his belongings and borrow money from the bank to make this project happen in the middle of the pandemic. I made a 2-minute short film about the project. I was very inspired by his passion to complete the project. It was very impressive to see how someone with few resources was helping that much to his community. In April, I went to Java with a green school family. The project is called Regenerative Development. We dismantled a local house in the middle of a small village in Java. The project is not done yet, but so far it has been amazing to meet all of these interesting people. I'm grateful because with this type of film projects, I can travel. I started traveling in my mom's belly. My parents used to travel all over the world for work. They had to move looking for special places to photograph for magazines and books. I love traveling. I love visiting new places. I love seeing new cultures. I love being in the back of a van in Sumba with the sun hitting my face, my camera in my hand, and the local kids. So, since COVID started, I have taken 65 flights. All of those experiences opened my mind, my way of seeing life and the world. As with the camera, I have been able to see the world through other lenses, through other perspectives. As I said before, films can create emotions to promote a product or to tell a story. I'm a filmmaker, and that's where I find my voice. Instead of talking about ideas, with filmmaking, I can go much further and have much more impact through visuals and sounds. My eyes and the way of looking at different stories with sensitivity is what I want to do in the future. To be able to give a voice not only to myself, but to others that are not able to. The video I'm about to show you is a short film I made about Indonesia from my perspective and my journey in this beautiful country. I hope you enjoy.
Indonesia, a place that has become my home. Land of incredible stories. The nature that surrounds us makes me feel alive.
This is how the passion I have for films is combined with the passion that others have for making a change for a better world. At the end of the day, we should all be able to help, motivate, and touch hearts. Thank you.